Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kara. Today is a special day. There is a reason that I'm wearing my favorite earrings, my favorite shirt. Okay, let me give you a little twirl here. And my favorite pants, my favorite everything. Because it is my birthday. Today is not my birthday, tomorrow is. Hopefully when you're watching this, it will be yesterday. Yesterday would have been my birthday. So I'll still welcome all the happy birthday wishes that I can get. Thank you in advance. And today we are doing 25 things I have learned in 25 years of life. So if you didn't know how old I am, now you know. Let us just jump right into it. These are going to be sort of all over the place, not in any particular order, because I didn't feel like doing that. It's my birthday. Give me a little break. Cut me some slack. We're going to do 25 things that I learned in 25 years. And I also have a new phone case. Thank you to my love for this new phone case that I can hold without hurting my thumb, holding it like this. I don't hold my phone because I feel like people do this and it's fine. So I'm gonna hold my phone and just read off my list because obviously I'm not gonna remember all of these things. That's one thing that I'm slightly concerned about. Am I already getting old? Am I already forgetting things? Anyways, without further ado, let us begin the 25 things I've learned in 25 years of life. First one, I've learned don't be embarrassed, okay? This took me a while. I used to care so much about what other people think and just wanted to do the right thing, follow the right path, make everyone approve of what I did, but some things you just gotta do it. If that's what you want to do, just do it, just go for it. Recently I was in the homecoming parade as an alumni and the alumni were all much older than me, but it was something I wanted to do. I missed baton twirling. I baton twirled in high school. I just wanted to do it, so I just did it. I jumped in the parade. I lost my embarrassment. I was like, this is what I want to do. This is gonna be fun for me. I'm gonna do it. So that's one thing I've learned. Don't be embarrassed. Lose the embarrassment. Try not to care about what people think, even though I know it's really hard. Number 2 is learn how to cook. One thing you should learn how to cook is rice. That is one thing I learned how to cook when I was in Honduras. Before that, I honestly don't think I'd ever cooked it. I've never cooked more rice though than I have in the Dominican Republic, because obviously they eat it a lot there and I kind of adjusted how I ate to what they eat there. So that's another thing I've learned, is how to cook, which is good. That is something you need to know how to do because you can't eat all the time. It's just not possible. Number 3, one thing I've learned that is really important is to find a way to move your body that you enjoy. Find a way to exercise that you enjoy. It doesn't really matter if it's the best thing or the most recommended thing. Find something you do. I love dance workouts. I do those off and on. I've really found a love for walking, even jogging or running sometimes. Also, I love lifting weights, so I kind of have a variety of things that I like, fortunately, because it just keeps me moving. If I get bored of one thing, I go to the next thing, and I try to follow the recommendations of this many minutes of this much exercise a week. But really, what it comes down to is just moving your body. It helps me emotionally, it helps me physically, it helps me mentally, gets me in a better mood, makes me feel like I've accomplished something each day. So yeah, that is one thing that I've learned, to just move my body every day and find a way that I enjoy moving my body. Number 4 is to try new things. Don't be afraid to try a new food, try going to a new place, a new experience, put yourself out there, meet new people. That is one thing that I really like doing. I enjoy trying new things and it makes life interesting. Number 5, I've learned to define my values and live by them. I can't just sort of live wandering around, like floating around. It's best if you know what you believe in, you know what's important to you in your life, and you live by your values. Number 6, I've learned to laugh. I used to pride myself in not laughing at every little thing and sort of just keeping my cool. But I've learned to just be happy with the little things. Find the little things that make you laugh. Laugh, even if you have to force it. It helps improve your mood. It's good for your health too, to laugh. And it's really important to just let yourself be silly sometimes. That is my 6th thing. Number 7, you gotta stand up for yourself in this world because no one else is going to stand up for you. That is something I have learned. You have to stand up for what you want, for what you need, for the breaks you need, for the amount of time that you need to yourself. You have to stand up for you because no one else is going to stand up for you. Unless you find a really good friend or a really good partner, there's really no one else who's going to stand up for you like you yourself can stand up for yourself. Number 8, don't regret, learn. If there's something that you spend a lot of time on, a lot of energy on, regretting, saying, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I had done this, I wish I had done that differently, just stop. All these thoughts, regretting, thinking about the past, worrying about what has already happened, it's not worth it. Instead of regretting, you can use your energy more efficiently by just learning from your mistakes. So if there's something I did and I was really not happy with what happened, if it was a mistake I made, just learn from it, move on to the next thing, move on to the next day. As the Bible says, each day has enough worries for its own. So just worry about the day you're in. Do not go back and worry about the past because that's useless. You can't change the past. Just learn from your mistakes. Number 9, let someone know when you are thinking about them. If there's someone who had an impact on your life or someone you are thinking about, an old friend, just let them know. Reach out to them. You can encourage someone to hear from an old friend, or who knows, you might rekindle a friendship. Number 10, I learned it's a lot easier to just maintain a healthy weight rather than gain weight and then have to lose it. Maybe another story for another day. Take care of yourself. Mind what you eat. Treat your body well. That's easier than trying to fix your health later on. Prevention is always better than treatment. Number 11 is that sometimes people will do things that frustrate you, and usually there isn't much you can do about it because, believe it or not, we live in a world with other people. It's not all about us. They're gonna do what they want to do. And since there's not much you can do about it, just direct your attention elsewhere, think about something else, do what you can do. As it goes in the Serenity Prayer by Reynold Niebuhr, I probably butchered that name, but the prayer goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You gotta realize some things are gonna happen, you can't change them. You just gotta live and do what you gotta do. Number 12 is that it isn't worth focusing on complaints. It's not worth it focusing on the negative. There's always going to be negatives, but the truth is there's always going to be someone worse off than you. Yes, I know you can still complain about some things sometimes. It's okay. Sometimes it feels good. But it's not worth focusing all your attention on that because you're just gonna get down in the dumps. You're just gonna make yourself depressed and feel bad. So I say focus on the positives. Look for the things you're grateful for each day. Number 13, sometimes parents really do know best. And it might be in the ways you never really imagined and you might not even realize it till later, but sometimes they do know best. Number 14, something I'm learning right now, going to college doesn't guarantee you a good job. I have no more comments on that one. Number 15, life is not a fairy tale, but it's more interesting that way because honestly, fairy tales, they kind of all end the same. They have their villain moment, they get over it, and they live happily ever after. Life is not perfect. There's gonna be something that happens each day that you do not expect, but that just makes it all the more interesting. Number 16 is to make goals, know what you're working towards, dream big, don't be afraid to write your goals down, keep track of them. Have a vision, know what you want, know what you are looking for. Like I said before, know your values, know what's important to you, and work towards that. Don't just be working without any vision of why you're working. Know what you're working towards. Dream big, have a goal, work hard and go after your dream. Number 17, sometimes what you want now seems more appealing than what you know you want in the long term, in the future. And if you can't put off and resist the short-term temptations or the short-term dopamine hit, it's not going to go well for you in the long term. You just got to focus on your long-term goals and put aside the short-term satisfactions. Number 18 is to be grateful. Every day I start my day by writing down 5 things I'm grateful for, and it's kind of like a journal entry because it's 5 things that happened like in the past day that I'm grateful for. So obviously every day I'm grateful for a place to live, food to eat, clothes to wear, a job, everything like that. But yeah, just realize all the things you have to be grateful for and keep track of them. Keep track of the little things that happen each day that you're grateful for, whether it's a beautiful sunrise or whether it's just finding a cute dog video or something. Be grateful for the little things. Number 19, the internet can be a very good resource. You can research a lot of things and learn a lot from the internet. But you also have to be careful because the internet can also be a crazy place with weird people who will try to scam you, make money off you, even if you're applying to jobs. So be careful. The internet is amazing in that we can learn a lot and we have a plethora of information just at our fingertips. Number 20 is don't make assumptions. This is something that I think I wrote about in my college admissions essay. Don't make assumptions about people because you never know their life story. You never know what they're going through that day. Maybe they are treating you badly, but don't make assumptions they're just a bad person. You never know what someone's going through. You don't know someone's life story. Take time to know someone before you make any assumptions about what they come from or what they do or who they are. Don't make assumptions. Always over-communicate rather than under-communicate. Number 21, don't take anything in the future for granted. You never know if tomorrow will come. You don't know if you'll be here tomorrow. And you don't know if tomorrow will go as planned. You can't predict these things. And you really just got to make plans, but hold on to them loosely. Number 22, I learned Spanish. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. In these years of life, I learned Spanish. Yay! Another language. Learning another language is good. It's good to keep learning. Number 23, I actually learned that I'm a morning person, not a night person. In high school and college, I would have begged to differ, but surprise, surprise, I feel so much better when I wake up early. I have so much more peace just sitting down in the morning, doing my morning routine, rather than staying up late. Yeah, I'm a morning person. I've learned that. Number 24, I've learned to drink water. If my head hurts, I drink water. If my throat hurts, I drink water. If I feel dizzy, I drink water. If I am not doing anything, I drink water. If I am talking, I drink water. I always have my water bottle with me. Literally always. So that's another thing. Learn to drink water. I think I had a water bottle ever since I was in 4th or 5th grade. I think my mom bought some for me. I remember my first water bottles. And ever since then, I've always had some kind of water bottle. And it's a good practice to have. Finally, last but not least, I have learned to never stop learning. Always try to be learning something. I learn languages is what I kind of learn right now, but it's always good to be learning new skills. The other thing, part 2 of this, is you have something to learn from everyone. Everyone has their own story. Everyone has something that you can learn from, no matter who they are. If it's a student, I can learn something from them. If it's someone who is above me, I can learn something from them. So never stop learning. Always be willing to learn from people and from your experiences. So that is it. That's what I have for today. That is 25 things I have learned. It's backward, isn't it? Yeah. 25 things I have learned in 25 years. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.